What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's dive into Smackdown from May the 24th, 2024, the go home show to Queen and King of the Ring. An okay show for the most part. Nothing too out of the ordinary happened or occurred on this show. So this was just an okay taped show. So we kicked the show off with the first match of the night. It was the Queen of the Ring semifinal. Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax defeats Bianca Belair via the Annihilator. And we all should have known that Nia was going to win this. This made perfect sense. Nia worked on the knee of Bianca Belair throughout the entire match, basically. So, post-match, Nia is interviewed by Kayla Braxton. So, Nia tells Lyra Valkyria that she just buzzed through Bianca Belair the same way she buzzed through Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, and the same way she's going to buzz through Lyra Valkyria to be Queen of the Ring. And she said, and thanks to Triple H at SummerSlam, she'll be Queen and Champion. So this is fine. This actually makes sense. Triple H announcing that the King and Queen of the Ring winners, they'll get their respective title matches at SummerSlam. That's good. That actually makes sense. So that's okay. Moving on. So Bianca Belair is holding a bag of ice on her knee. So in comes Tiffany Stratton, who tells her better luck next time. She does it mockingly, then she walks away. So Byron Saxton comes in and she tells Byron that she wanted that crown, but she took her knee. So then Candice LeRae comes in along with Indy Hartwell, and then they mock and pick fun at Bianca for hurting herself, hurting her knee and everything else. So Jade Cargill comes in and she tells them they're not doing that tonight. And Jade Cargill tells Bianca to let her go speak with Nick Aldis. So this is fine. This actually makes good sense. I like this. I still think that Bianca and Jade Cargill are going to win their tag team championship match at King and Queen of the Ring. So that's going to happen. So, I mean, again, this is something that you could do on SmackDown, if we're being honest. Like, Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae, they suck. They're not much of a threat, so, yeah. But who gives a shit? Moving on. So, we get the Grayson Waller effect. So, Austin Theory tells them there might be some call. Their guest is a megastar. He introduces himself as the most talented, entertaining superstars of them all. So Carmelo Hayes comes out. He thanks him for the introduction. He had to stop them because it sounded like they were describing him, but they missed a few things like SmackDown's first round draft pick, the hottest new superstar on SmackDown, and him, aka the guy. Carmelo tells Austin Theory that guys like them have to stick together. Grayson Waller says he's right. Carmelo Hayes should be the guest over LA Knight. Carmelo Hayes says he gets the run and they get the ratings. They all win. Carmelo tells them that the veterans try and take them out. Austin Theory says, look at guys like Bobby Lashley. Where's the good advice from him? Only advice he gave the Street Profits was to lose. Carmelo Hayes says guys like Bobby Lashley and Baron Corbin are jealous, and they're also egomaniacs. Speaking of egomaniacs, LA Knight. There's nothing worse than a veteran who's accomplished nothing and wants to talk all this talk. So that was good. I like that. That was pretty good shit right there. Really good shit. So Grayson Waller says, the guy who can't win the big one. So then LA Knight comes out. LA Knight gets on the mic. He gets a massive reaction. LA Knight says he's going to keep it short and sweet. He tells Carmelo Hayes that he's going to be poking a mean dog with a sharp stick. If you keep knocking on his door, that means this mean dog will take a bite out of you, and it won't take him long for him to realize whose game it is, where everybody's saying LA Knight. Yeah. So then this pisses off Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller, they beat down LA Knight, and then the Street Profits, they come out to make the save, and then this sets up a 6-man tag with LA Knight and the Street Profits getting the win over Carmelo Hayes, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. I actually like this pairing of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and Carmelo Hayes. I do like this. This actually does make sense. This is pretty good. I do like this. So it does make sense. It really does. This was some really good stuff here. And plus the match was fun too. The match was really, really fun. So I definitely enjoyed watching that. Moving on. So Cody Rhodes, he's walking backstage when he bumps into Randy Orton. And everybody was like, oh, shit. And so Cody wishes him good luck tonight. They shake hands. And then Randy Orton tells Cody Rhodes, thank you. So I don't know if they're planning a Randy and Cody feud. They probably are, but it's probably going to wait for a while. Again, I think Gunther more than likely will win. Like, that's already a given, if we're being honest. So I don't think that Triple H is that damn dumb to go ahead and let and do one of the biggest matches involving Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton so early. I think we probably won't get that match until next year sometime. Either at WrestleMania 41 or maybe at SummerSlam or something like that next year. But I don't think we're going to get Randy versus Cody anytime soon. Again, that probably won't happen until next year. Moving on. So Cody Rhodes, he comes out. He doesn't even get a chance to speak when he's interrupted by Logan Paul. So Logan Paul gets on the mic. He tells Cody he got played. Logan Paul says for the third time, this is the third time he's walked down the ramp in Saudi Arabia with a title in sight. And tomorrow, he's walking out with the Undisputed Championship on his shoulder, as well as the United States Championship. Logan Paul tells Cody he has facts for him. While Cody may have the edge and experience, he's smarter than him. He's a better athlete, entertainer, and performer than Cody. And he won't use cheap tactics to win. Logan Paul gave his brass knuckles to Michael Cole. And Logan Paul tells Cody he has his word. He won't use them in their match tomorrow at all. So Cody says that Logan Paul's not an idiot. That he's not an idiot. And his experience would lead him to believe that Logan Paul is just a scared kid. He tells Logan that he's afraid that someone like him will see him as a fraud, a YouTuber pretending to be a WWE wrestler. Cody tells him that he doesn't believe that. He has seen how good he is, but he also has seen that he has a case of imposter syndrome. And his gut and experience will lead him to believe that Logan Paul has another set of brass knuckles on him tonight. So Logan Paul plays this off. He laughs. He says that Cody's stupid and that he doesn't have them. So then Cody calls out a guy named Ryan, an official. And so Logan Paul's like, why are we doing this? This is not airport security. And then Logan Paul wants this Ryan guy to check Cody first, which he does. He finds nothing on Cody. Cody's clean. So the official begins to check Logan Paul. He opens up Logan Paul's pockets and he finds brass knuckles. Logan Paul says those are his brother's pants. He doesn't even wear Prada. And he's from Ohio. I'm like, okay, damn. So then Logan Paul tells Cody to take them. He wasn't honest. He tells Cody that he has them for his security, and Cody has them now. Logan Paul says nothing changes, but he doesn't need brass knuckles to beat Cody. Logan Paul tells Cody to keep them because tomorrow he'll beat him fair and square. Cody says the brass knuckles are a difference between them. It's a way for Logan to check a box. But his title is all he's ever wanted. The Rhodes are as real as it gets. Cody says that he doesn't think of him as a YouTuber. He believes Logan Paul is a pro wrestler. He believes that he's a WWE superstar until he does this full time and respects the ring they're in. Logan Paul will never be on Cody Rhodes' level. He'll never be WWE Undisputed Champion. Cody Rhodes calls him a kid and tells him that he'll beat him, and Logan Paul will regret forever stepping foot in the ring with Cody. And that was it. So, pretty good little segment. Again, this is fine. We all know that Cody Rhodes is going to defeat Logan Paul. Like, that's just a given. To me, it's just the finish that should be the most important. We know the match is going to be good. They're going to fucking kill it. But the match should be good. I mean, this was a fine little segment. It didn't last too long either. So, this is fine. But my thing is, do you continue this after King and Queen of the Ring? Do you continue it going into June? You know? Like, that's the thing. So, I don't know. Moving on. So, Byron Saxton, he's backstage with Randy Orton. And Randy Orton tells Byron that ever since Tama Tonga stepped foot in a WWE ring, he's proven to be vicious. But unfortunately for Tonga, he's Randy Orton, and he has made a name for himself by being vicious as well. But through the course of his career, he's overcame the odds, and tonight will not be any different when Tama Tonga gets hit with the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO. Nice. Moving on. So, we cut backstage. Bayley is walking backstage. She sees Nia Jax. Nia Jax tells Bayley to keep her belt clean until SummerSlam. Bayley then looks at Nia and then she walks away. Moving on from that, Kayla Braxton, she's backstage with the Street Profits. Montez Ford tells her that they feel fantastic and don't like losing. So, oh my God, lame-ass, boring-ass DIY, they come in. And they tell the Street Profits that the agenda for them is to become tag team champions. Tommaso Ciampa grabs a cup from Montez Ford's hand and says they're always opportunistic and their cup is always full. But if it means they have to go through them to become tag team champions, so be it. And then he pours water from the cup and says the cup is empty now. Which is dumb. I don't get this shit. I'm so tired of DIY. I am so fucking tired of them. Ugh. This sucks. Moving on. Bayley defeats Chelsea Green. She wins via the Rose Plant. Post-match, Piper Niven gets involved and she beats the shit out of Bayley. I believe she hit Bayley with 2 sentons. Actually, not 2, but 3. So this was fine. This actually does make sense. We'll see where it leads. Moving on. Nick Aldis, he's backstage. He's at his office. And in comes AJ Styles. So AJ tells Nick Aldis that he saw what happened in France. They tore the house down. And he was 1 second away from beating Cody Rhodes. 1 second away from beating Randy Orton in King of the Ring. AJ Styles asked Nick Aldis for one more chance to face Cody for the undisputed WWE Championship. He tells Nick that he needs this. Nick Aldis tells AJ that he knows AJ wants to be a WWE Champion. And he also knows how much respect he has for him. If he was asking for him, if he was asking for him, if he was asking for himself personally, then 100% yes, every day of the week. But professionally, he can't give him what he wants. That chance has to be earned, and that takes time. And then AJ Styles tells Nick Aldis he knows he doesn't have time. Nick tells him that's something that he can't help him with. Damn. So I do like this. This is interesting to see where this shit goes. This is interesting. I think what we could be seeing is maybe AJ Styles snaps and he basically takes out Nick Aldis. And I think that's really what could happen. I know some people have said, well, this could lead AJ Styles going back to Monday Night Raw. I don't see that. I don't. Because you already have a decent, good bit of heels on Monday Night Raw. You've got Drew McIntyre, you got Gunther. You don't really need a third main heel on Raw. You just don't. And then you also have Braun Breaker rising through the ranks. So, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we are going to see AJ Styles snap and beat the shit out of Nick Aldis. Moving on. So the Bloodline, they're backstage. And Paul Heyman tells Solo that he knows that Tama Loa is not here tonight. He knows that Tama Loa is not here tonight because they could not get him across the border. They do a background check on Tama and he won't pass. Paul Heyman tells Solo that these are very dangerous people that he's recruiting to the Bloodline, and there's a reason why they didn't bring them to the Bloodline earlier. So Solo tells Paul Heyman that until Roman Reigns comes back, he's in charge. Paul Heyman tells Solo that the problem with Tama Tonga is, and then he's interrupted by Tama Tonga. Solo tells Paul Heyman the reason why he's been recruited is because he's that dangerous. He's that dangerous, and tomorrow the king comes back to the Bloodline by orders of the tribal chief. And then Solo laughs. Okay, pretty good shit there. Main event, King of the Ring semifinals. Randy Orton defeats Tama Tonga via the RKO. Gunther was also in attendance. Post-match, Solo Sikoa attacks Randy Orton from behind. Lame-ass, boring-ass Kevin Owens comes out. He makes the save. He stuns Solo Sikoa, and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, they stand tall. And Randy Orton and Gunther have a brief stare down, and that was it. So this was fine, I guess. Again, this was an okay show. I like the AJ Styles and Nick Aldis stuff. The Cody and Logan Paul stuff is fine. The Bloodline stuff is still there. Still got a lot of meat in the bone left. Thankfully, the King and Queen of the Ring stuff is basically over with. So the show wasn't really all that bad. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.